Hey everyone, Kirostyle here. Welcome back to Shin Megami Tensei V. It's been a while since I've done a stream, so welcome. Happy New Year everyone. It's January 1st today, and I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys have a good year ahead of you. And if you haven't seen already, on YouTube I posted a special video today, because today is my 1-year anniversary of making videos, so pretty exciting. We're back playing Shin Megami Tensei V because I'm not quite done with this game yet. Now, I've beaten the game, I've done pretty much all the side quests in the game already. However, I do want to go back and get the other endings. And in addition to that, we still have to beat the special DLC for the Demi-Fiend, so that will also be on the way. So let's get going. So right now I'm in the Temple of Eternity, the second final dungeon, and we are just about to go choose our ending. So I've saved my game on a couple slots, so we're going to do this a couple times. And we've already seen this cutscene in the original game, but we'll watch it again for those of you that may not have seen it or need a reminder. But it's pretty much the same as the first time that we saw it.
This is the temple's top floor. The path should open once we offer the 3 keys. At last, we are free to walk the path to the Empyrean. There lies the end and the beginning. The source of the eternal light that reforges our world. The Nahalbino who reaches it can mold the world as they so choose. Be that divine architect. Pass through the Empyrean and take your place on the throne. Do not forget, some aim to usurp your newfound reign. Show them no hesitation.
Tokyo abided by your god's whims, yet it was destroyed. Is that Bethel's justice?
Consider its destruction inevitable. For God's anger burns many and spares none.
Silence, Angel! I'd fight to restore Tokyo no matter what some sick god desires! I'll do everything I can to bring it back!
Hear him well, messenger. The world belongs to a host of the divine, not some misguided dictator.
This one rejects the order of the Creator, ushering forth the era of the myriad gods.
The only way to maintain order in this world is to give it all to God. Everything. That includes even our own lives.
Ichiro Dazai, Why do you show yourself here?
I'm here to do what needs to be done. Even if I stray from the path. I'll do whatever I have to do. It doesn't matter. So long as we win.
God's word remains unchanging. As Archangel, I am sworn to defend it. And if I must taint myself as an Ahobino to do so, then we shall carry out his will. As one!
This one, a staunch believer in the Creator's order, even defying his will to enforce it. One side desires the throne for a land reborn anew, while the other pines for the world of old. Such a position of power cannot remain vacant for eternity. A leader must rise and take it. You must take it.
Young man, are you well? You suddenly stopped moving. Nothing I said would reach you. But if it was nothing, I'm relieved. Let us keep moving.
Hey, thought you'd be here. Nice work clearing the way to the Empyrean.
Now, onward, my brother. For the throne and all the world is now the Amatsukami's.
Hold it! There's no need for all that. We'll just entrust everything to God. You're the smart guy here, right? It's been bugging me since the summit. Zeus and Odin were big-time gods, but both of them wanted it all. They were never gonna play nice. So what do you think is gonna happen in your world of gods? Endless war.
What are you?
You know these gods will eat each other alive! They won't ever see eye to eye. But here's the thing. If we just let the Creator do his work, everyone will get their fair share. Don't you get it? How could someone who is all-powerful, all-seeing, all-knowing ever steer us wrong?
I realized that Ichiro got his weird powers and evilness from
he speaks the truth.
From Lucifer. Lucifer was the one whispering.
Protecting this divine order has ever been my sacred duty.
Lucifer
as
whispered in both his ear and Abdiel's ears.
Yet I see that in my fettered angel form, I cannot hope to prevail against you. That much I concede. But for the Almighty, and the world he gave us, I shall embrace darkness as a fallen angel.
Don't tell me you...
I I will uphold God's will at all costs, even if it condemns me and severs me from his grace. Just like that serpent in the garden.
Abdiel. No matter how much you change on the outside, your faith as an archangel is unshakable.
You fools would bite into the forbidden fruit with God's name upon your lips. Even so, the new world is mine to create. And when my world of infinite gods is born, we will protect Japan far better than you ever could.
Not so fast. Sounds like you forgot about us.
Yes, we totally forgot about you.
Indeed. The Empyrean throne is rightfully ours. Though, of course, we have something a little different in mind for it.
With my own two hands, I will destroy that throne. And humanity will shape their own world.
I'm still surprised they didn't just have a big fight right here when everyone's gathered together.
We must make haste as well, Ichiro Dazai.
One defies God in his own name, betraying his word for his will. One seeks to open up heaven and rebuild the world as he rebuilt his divine kin. Truly, this was an unexpected development. My original aim was much different.
And that must be Lucifer talking.
Fought through the opposing forces of chaos and order. Here at the end of all things, where do your loyalties lie? What path does your heart long for?
Okay, so here's the choice again. So last time we did recreate the world and save Tokyo, which is we later found out is considered the chaos ending. So we still have this one, which is the Law and Order ending, and then this one's considered the neutral. So the thing is, when you beat the game, no matter which ending you do, you unlock the ability to fuse Nua and Abdiel. And the only real difference is if you do the Order ending, then you get a special miracle on your New Game Plus that ignores the level limit for fusing demons. And I'm not sure if that means it ignores the Nahobino's level in relation to the demon level, that you can fuse demons higher than Nahobino's level, or if it means that you get extra experience points and you're not limited when you fuse lesser demons into larger ones. So I'm not sure which is the case. This ending gives you a miracle that makes it so that you can actually overwrite original skills when you fuse demons. Because originally when you fuse demons, you can't change their base skills. You can only change the empty slots. This one lets you change the base skills, so that's pretty useful as well. This one also gives you Hayataro, which we saw before. And then this one doesn't really give you anything. It doesn't give you any miracles at all, or any special fusions. We also saw that the Maria quest changes depending on which one you pick. So if you do God's Order, you can fuse Maria. If you do this one, you can fuse Inanna. And if you fuse this one, it's another goddess, and I can't remember her name. These ones also do. This one unlocks Michael as a fusion, and this one unlocks Belial as a fusion. And this one does not unlock anything for that. So all three routes give you one of the three goddesses that Maria turns into. Only these two give you miracles, and only these two give you Belial or Michael. So if you want to do New Game Plus, these two are actually the best ones to do. and I might just stick with my original choice for New Game Plus if I ever played it. So let's do them in order. We have to do the order ending, and then we'll do the neutral ending, and then we'll do the secret ending.
Your will has been made known to me. Thus will I await you beyond heaven and earth.
So this is... It has been a long journey. You have done well in coming this far. We stand before the Pillar Imperial, a path of light that leads Nahobino to the highest heaven. To see your goals achieved, I will stand by your side until the very end. For creation is the will of the universe itself, and overseeing it is the reason I came into being. Okay, let's go. Say.
Ah, wait, there's something I want to give you. I know you came to the Empyrean to take the throne and become the new ruler.
Well done.
But the choices you've made really show your devotion and how you won't be misled by others. Oh, so I must be getting this dialogue because even though you can choose any of 3 endings, the game still logs your choices throughout the game and decides whether you lean more towards order or chaos. And I think my choices lean more towards order based on what we saw from Belial's quest in the last episode. So that must mean that if I am weighted towards order, then choosing this route is in alignment with my choices so far in the game. So the game gives me special bonuses. With that kind of conviction, I believe you can create a truly beautiful world. As a goddess, I want you to give you my blessing. Here, take this. What do I get? The goddess offered something to you. It suddenly emits a burst of light and is quickly absorbed into your being. Oh, okay. The Nahobino received power from Pangea Tau, awakening the vast power of miracles. Rank violation. Oh, okay. So if my alignment matches, then I get this rank violation, or I get like the miracle as soon as I enter Empyrean. If it doesn't match, I think I get this after I beat the final boss and then start the New Game Plus. Then I get rank violation then. So when I did the Chaos ending, the miracle I would have gotten from that, I didn't get until after I beat the final boss and got the credits. But if I had chosen chaotic choices throughout the game, I would have gotten it as soon as I entered Empyrean, I think. I think that's how it works. I hope I didn't miss out on the chaos ending miracle if I didn't do that. Anyways, I won't be using that now. So also I want to remark, in the last episode I fought Shiva, and I was saying how Shiva summons two enemies to help him, and then he cycles through different ones, and then I found out later that Ananta indeed is always that 3rd slot, so he summons 2 enemies plus Ananta. That's why Ananta kept respawning during that fight, because that specific spot is just for Ananta. Actually, I kind of want to quickly look at what this miracle does.
Welcome to the world of
Just want to see how it's worded. Rank violation. Only costs 10. Level limitation for demon fusion is lifted. So that must mean level limitation as in Nahobino's level in relation to the demon. I mean, this is nice. I don't think I need it for New Game Plus just because, like right now, obviously I don't need it because my Nahobino's level 99. There's nothing that outranks me. On a New Game Plus, it's so easy to level up just using Mitamas. And if I were to play on hard difficulty, I'd probably be doing it anyway, so that's just interesting. Okay, well,
Return.
we're not saving on this slot permanently, so I don't need to buy it. There should be a cutscene up ahead with Ichiro.
So, you've come after all. You would bear witness to the glory of our god?
Atsuta just doesn't get it. His trust in the Amatsukami is misplaced.
How do you know what I chose?
But we'll make him see, one way or another. So you gotta take out Tsukuyomi.
Why do I have to do it? Why can't you do it?
That would be ideal. If he can be silenced, Atsuta may yet abandon his foolish ambition.
In the other ending, you guys did it, not me.
To that end, I grant you the full might of Bethel. In his holy name, may it serve you well.
What are you doing to me?
Now, we better move, Abdiel.
Indeed. I pray for your success.
That looks so antagonistic. I'm on your side, man. I mean, it's no secret that we don't really like Ichiro very much. Oh, you can get a copy of Herald Abdiel. Oh, so I get Abdiel right away. I think otherwise you don't get Abdiel until after the credits. Okay. Interesting. Not that I really need her now. Okay, so pretty much we're gonna fight the 3 mini-bosses up on our way there, and it's gonna be pretty much exactly the same as when we did the Chaos ending. I'm also gonna pick up those special side quests along the way. We'll skip Demeter's side quest since that one's available on every single ending, and we did it in the last episode. So let's get going then. Okay, so there is a Melchizedek here, and he's standing here in the same spot that we found Nebulos in the other ending. So he's going to give us a side quest. It's a side quest that unlocks Michael, and the fact is that since my choices in the game were order or law aligned, that means that he's not going to charge me 666,000 Maka to do this quest like Nebulos did, because I am in alignment with my choice. Ah, Naho, thank you for your help before. Thank you for help before. He didn't have the word "the" in the sentence. Because of your efforts in gathering the power of the 3 angels, Lord Michael has been revived. You can find him in the Temple of Eternity. I've no doubt he'll bless you with his power. Please, I urge you to go and see him. Okay, so we'll do that first, since that is a side quest. Luckily it's not very far. Hey, welcome to the stream. Thanks for dropping in. We're doing the Order ending right now. And that includes the Order ending specific side quests. Okay, so Michael's here. And unlike last time, we're not here to kill him. Nahobino, violator of the Lord's condemnation. I am Michael, a seraph in service of God. Melchizedek has told me much about you. I must thank you, Naho. You've done a lot for my sake.
Now then.
Naho, the world you seek is one that is the same as the Lord's, and for that, I would like to lend you my power. But first, I must ask a favor of you. Strike down Belial, the Red Dragon. Belial is a true monster. Long ago, he was an angel, but chose to stray from the path. He holds power so terrible, he was able to decimate 2 cities. You have the power to defeat the tyrant. Will you do it? Will you defeat Belial? Sure. Glorious! Blessings upon you, Naho. You must make your way to the castle of Auriok the Demon King. Belial the Red Dragon is in the deepest depths of those vile walls. Go and take great care. He must be slain. Okay, let's head over there. We'll need a ley line. Well, what have we here? The Nahobino of Law. The King of Vengeance no longer rules this castle. What business have you here? Don't answer that. Those angels sent you here to kill me, did they not? Fallen as I am, I, Belial, was once an angel. I know how they think. Normally, I'm not one for sullying my own hands. I'd much prefer to manipulate my enemies into their own ruin. Well, once in a while couldn't hurt. Show me the power of a Nahobino, a true god. I shall burn your entire being out of existence. Okay, bring it on, man. Yeah, my demons are all level 99 because I beat Shiva. I kind of needed it. But I don't think I'm good enough to take on a Demi-Fiend just yet. Should I buff everyone or should I debuff him? Let's debuff him. Cleopatra, show us your sexy dance.
You want to watch? Then gaze upon my beauty.
I still don't get how she doesn't have her snake arms when she does that. He got charmed too. Okay, Finn, you're up. This is casual difficulty right now, so it's not on safety difficulty, which is the easiest one from the DLC. This is the lower of the built-in difficulties.
There's no escape.
He's not dead yet. Okay, let's finish him off with a full power Murakumo. So this is the might of a Nahobino. That is enough, both of you. Oh, hey. Hey, Neburos. Neburos, you dare to interfere? Belial, I cannot allow that Nahobino to kill you. I've heard this Nahobino possesses techniques of shadow, ones that allow him to fuse demons. I'll not allow you to fall into the Nahobino's clutches. I mean, at least they go out of their way to explain the lore behind why I'm able to fuse Michael and not Belial, or vice versa, I guess. It seems our battle is postponed then, Nahobino. It's a shame. Truly a shame. With such power at your disposal, you could easily create a world of your own design. Let us spar again when the world has been remade. We shall take our leave. It's too bad there isn't a scene with these two and Alice, because in the original Shin Megami Tensei it was Nebulos and Belial that kind of created Alice. Okay, bye you two. Might as well just walk to the return pillar since it's right there. Hey Michael, did I do good? Ah, Naho, you have done well. The infernal red dragon's presence has vanished. I sense you must have succeeded in your mission. As I thought, you are the one who will maintain the world of our lord. You obtained Michael's essence. Thanks. As promised, I shall gladly lend you my power in your battle for order. The only reason why I have Dominion and Throne in my party is because I'm going to use them as fodder to fuse the Archangels, and I just haven't gotten around to it yet. Norn, on the other hand, I just happen to have her because I made her. Okay, let's get back to Empyrean. You can see how powerful I am when I like nearly one-shot some of these mini-bosses. You also made Norn and didn't use her? Yeah. I think I made her just to fill out my compendium, just so I could do Maria's quest. And she just happened to be something I had on hand. I keep thinking I can fall off here, but I can't. It is said that the path to God reflects the hearts of those who walk it. Tell me, what do you see? Is it a twisted, wayward path, or is it straight and narrow, one that won't lead you astray? Either way, I, Melchizedek, shall judge whether you are fit to rule. Hey, come on, guys, I was just friends with the other Melchizedek over there. Remember this boss fight was really annoying the first time I went around because I didn't realize you had to kill them all at the same time? It took me forever. I was also tempted to make all my powerful demons only have single target abilities until I learned that you actually need AoEing abilities for the Demi-Fiend anyways. Because I was like, oh, I only need, to fight bosses, I only really need single target skills, right? And that's what you would think, but nope, that's not true. See, Throne just has a whole bunch of skills ready to be inherited. I'm ready to fuse him to make all those Archangels. He's just fodder. I don't even need to save between these because I'm not in danger. Yeah, I'm so ready. I've been preparing for this for a while. Those who came here before you demonstrate a conviction most admirable. Can your soul surpass theirs, I wonder? Hell yeah. I shall be the one to determine the answer. I don't like how this guy twitches around so much.
How do you like this?
There's no escape.
Nice crit. Nice dodge. Now you're gonna get it. I'll even whack you with Cleopatra.
Well,
She doesn't have any offensive spells.
There's no escape.
If only Pokemon had nice personalized animations, right? I mean, you think with a series that has gone on for so long they would eventually start doing stuff like that, but no. Okay, so here's Maria again. So if you recall in the Chaos ending, when I talked to her, she changed it to Inanna, and then I fought her, and then I got Inanna. So in the Order ending, you actually fight her as is, and you unlock Maria. Now, I commented before about how, see there's all these things stuck to her, like in her statue? There's like a bull, and an eagle, and a dinosaur, and a lion. So I actually read up on the Shin Megami Tensei wiki, talks about how a lot of the stuff, oh, and there's a fish, and there's looks like a tail of a oh no, the tail is part of the T-Rex. These are actually all references to actual statues of Mary in real life that are made by sculptors, like famous statues. And so they've taken the symbolism from a bunch of them and kind of combined them together. Now, the T-Rex one I still think is kind of weird. So apparently, like all the other ones is like, okay, yeah, like lion represents this, bull represents this, fish represents this. Like T-Rex, so apparently the T-Rex is supposed to be representing Satan. And so he's at the bottom because he's like kind of being stepped on. But like, I don't know, Satan could be like a serpent or like a devil, but why did they choose T-Rex? It just seems really odd. I also remarked in the last episode that Inanna had like her chest area was made up of a bunch of like, had like the bull testicle thing going on. And I mistakenly said I think it came from Greek kind of depictions, but it's actually Mesopotamian. It's Mesopotamian depictions that use that design. I am the goddess Maria. The end of this age draws near, thus the world shall be born anew. Also, Maria is a really good healing demon, and Inanna I thought was also a healing demon. Actually, she's not. Inanna has like special, unique, severe versions of every elemental attack that are unique to her. So she's better for offensive. Which is a shame, because I think I just need more healers in my back line. Likewise, my role as the Holy Mother is over. All that remains is for me to disappear. Seed of life suddenly gleamed with light. Ah, that is the seed of life. I see, so you have been acknowledged. So be it. Only those of true power can bear that seed. Show me you are worthy of it. Prevail against me, and you will gain the might of a mother goddess. Are you prepared to prove your strength? So this quest is called the Compassionate Queen. The other one was called the Wrathful Queen. That is your will, then. You will preserve all that this world was. Then I shall face you as Maria, she whose role and form changed with the world around her. I also read, I think it's on this fight, that there's certain fights where if you use Cleopatra's Frolic, the game glitches out and does not black out her silhouette. I think this might be one of them. Let's give it a try. Oh, maybe not. I mean, they could have patched it later too, I'm not sure. I mean, I think I've seen people play around with like hacking the game, and like she's still fully clothed in that animation. She just doesn't have her snakes and her like headdress and stuff. Oh, I thought that would kill you. Well, I guess this will have to do. Oh, Thunder Rain. I don't actually use you. Sure, you can replace Zambarion. Maria smiled briefly, then disappeared. You obtained 150,000 Maka. Nice. I don't need Tentarafu. now we have to fight Alilat, or whatever her name is. I keep thinking I can jump over those gaps, but I can't. I like how they stop you right before the save point so you can't heal. That's fine. So another Nahobino comes, then you must be tested. Okay, calm down. Show me the power of the Nahobino. Show me the power that rivals that of the throne. I still feel like this must be a reference to Chiaki from Shin Megami Tensei 3, because she summons these exact two same demons. Oh, yay. Thanks for the chakra drop. I guess we'll heal just to get our MP back. Oh, I guess we'll save anyways, just in case things go awry. I'll save on a separate slot, so that we can go back and do the neutral ending and the secret ending. You can hear some sort of argument at the top of the stairs.
The Creator's iron grip has stifled this world. It must be returned to the gods.
The only god we need is God the Almighty. How else can we bring order?
Shut up, Ichiro.
You only say that because you've stopped thinking for yourself!
I've stopped being blind to my own mistakes. Humans are flawed, but God is infallible.
Just punch each other already, come on.
I suppose we'll never see eye to eye. You have devotion, but blind faith is useless.
Let it go, Yuzuru Atsuta. We're past the point of solving this with words.
I like how fallen
He has
Archangel
forgotten the assembly that has always watched over his land.
keeps like the parts of her
Even if
head.
The gods do not all stand equal. All will have the respect and worship they deserve. For the sake of a better world where gods roam free, help me eliminate Dazai and his patron.
Okay, we actually haven't seen what Tsukuyomi looks like, so I want to see this. Hope he looks cool. Take that, Ichiro, come on. A lot of good your teleporting powers did you there, huh? His ears look so big when his hair's slicked up too. It doesn't.
It's up to you. Please protect God's order.
He does not look good with, like, he looks good with his hair slicked up, but then his ears stick out so much. Goodbye, Ichiro. See you in the next ending.
At long last I see. You are both Nahobino, yet something in your soul stands apart from his.
Also, the fact that Abdiel goes through the trouble of transforming.
If you favor our father's grand design, I ask only that you protect it.
She stays in that form for such a short period of time, regardless of the ending you pick. Go on, Tsukiyomi. Let me see you. Turn around, come on.
It can't be. Brother, you would turn against me.
It almost looks like that's a mustache on your face. But I know it's not. Look at those heels. Look, he became a Reaper too.
And you, boy, I thought you would understand.
Is that a mustache though? I thought it was like a halo thing that goes around his head, but it looks like a weird mustache.
I seek to create a new Tokyo. Those who would oppose it shall receive no mercy.
Ooh, this battle music. Yeah, that's my first time seeing Tsukuyomi since the last time I did the Chaos ending. Oh, hey, welcome. Thank you so much for following me. Hope you enjoyed the stream. We're doing the Order ending of this game. Ooh, this music is nice. Oh, thanks for subscribing too. Thank you so much. Irina? Is that how you say your name? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, let's give him the smackdown. So, I don't know what his resistances are, but chances are he does not resist fire and he does not resist lightning because Abdiel was fire and Nuwa is lightning. Or, yeah, Nuwa was lightning. So maybe you resist wind? Maybe? Thanks, Arena. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Okay, let's take this guy down. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. I'm gonna hit him with almighty skills and piercing skills anyways. You're only 83? Cringe. I mean, these fights were decently challenging when I fought them the first time because I was so underleveled. I'm still surprised I beat them. Like, I was barely like level 80 and my demons were like level 60, 70 when I first went through Empyrean. So they were actually decently challenging. Like, just the right amount of difficulty, I think. Oh, look at that giant chunk of HP. You need strategy when you just wail on them.
Suffer.
Oh, you do ice. 29 damage? Oh no, what am I ever gonna do? The way vitality and defense scale in this game is really insane though. Like, just a few levels of difference, and suddenly the damage goes down like a ton. Like, I know I'm playing on a casual difficulty, but still, like, compared to the first time I ran through Empyrean.
You want to watch?
Oh look, he's charmed, how cute. One thing that I found was a little bit sad though was every time you defeat a Nahobino, when you defeat Tsukuyomi or Nuwa or Abdiel, like, because their fuse is one, you only hear the voice of the demon. So in this case we hear Koshimizu's voice, you don't really hear Yuzuru's voice. So when you defeat them, when they talk, it's almost like you only hear what Koshimizu says and not what Yuzuru says. And same with, you hear what Abdiel says, but Ichiro doesn't really say anything, or you hear what Nuwa says, but not really what Shohei says when you defeat them. So I don't know, it feels kind of weird.
Pointless.
Still can't unsee that thing as a mustache. I thought it was like a I thought it was like a floating halo thing, but it's starting to look like a mustache more and more. Or it could have been like a cool like Hannibal Lecter mask, but then the way it curves up, it's like, no, it's a mustache now. Okay, you can pass your turn, because you're done your job. You like to think about it as a collar? I mean, that probably makes more sense. I'm sure it's not supposed to be a mustache, but I can't unsee it as a mustache. And that just makes me kind of laugh when I see it. It looks really cool though. I think this is how I imagine... I mean, I guess Tsukuyomi is Susanoo's brother, so it makes sense that we look a little bit more similar, because Nua and Abdiel looked like monsters when they turned into Nahobinos, but he actually looks like human-ish. I'll just whack you. Too bad you can't get Tsukuyomi as a demon ally. So that's kind of neat. Looks like Tsukuyomi, Abdiel, and Nua all get their own separate battle themes. They actually went through the trouble of doing that.
Well done, brother.
Now that I'm saying mustache, you can't unsee it. Yeah, I know, right? I think this game's actually really well balanced. Like, the difficulty curve's really high when you play the story, but it's actually really well balanced, and the way that you can build your demons in so many different ways is actually really fun. Like, when I was building my demons to level 99 and, like, refusing them and, like, giving them essences to get the perfect build, and there were a lot of, like, difficult choices, like, do I keep this skill or this skill? That was actually really fun. I wish Pokemon was a little bit more like that. I know Pokemon has its own kind of different charm to it.
Say,
have you resolved to remake this world? If so, let us make for the throne. See, like, Yuzuru and Koshimizu barely said anything when you defeated them. I kind of, again, like, these Shin Megami Tensei games do this great job of setting up this elaborate plot with a battle of ideals, but it doesn't really do a good job with the follow-through of the plot. And I think there's so much potential they could have done, but maybe they're just sticking to their own formula where they keep the story light. But, like, it would have been nice to hear a little bit of a mini monologue or a little bit of a discussion or clash of ideals. I mean, yeah, I know your main character's silent, so I guess it wouldn't really work, but I mean, Tao's here, she never talks, and then Susanoo could say something, but no. Anyways, I guess we're on to Nua, but we'll go back and heal first. I remember Nua gave me quite a bit of trouble the first time too here, because I didn't know what to do with the thunder bits. Okay, now we're all healthy. Save just in case. I guess, technically, I could fuse Abdiel now because I have access to her, so it would be weird if she just died for me to immediately have access to her. I heard that Nua was actually really popular in the development team office. A lot of them really liked her, and they actually consider her almost like a protagonist herself. Which is kind of weird, because she definitely looks like a villain, like the way that she is designed, or looks more like a villain to me. You know, I also really like Goko. I just wish he actually did something. In fact, when this game came out, like after 2 or 3 weeks of this game coming out, I was checking the Shin Megami Tensei wiki, and they made character pages for everyone in the game, except for Goko. They completely forgot about him, and he didn't get a page until like a month after the game came out. Because he doesn't do anything. But he looks cool. See, look at how cool he looks. But he doesn't do anything, that's such a shame.
So, you've come. This is the Hall of Creation, resting place of the throne. Now, as to who will claim it, frankly, it matters not to me.
I don't get it. You guys left first. How come you got here last? Taking your time, I see. Going on a date, huh?
So you know.
I also like how everyone else always forgets about them. Like Yuzuru and Ichiro.
As if I'd ever waste my time on that wretched thing.
Just completely ignore the existence of these two. Gonna walk on her tippy toes.
Destroyed. This is the end for god and demon alike.
A sassy expression. I do like Nua. At first I thought she was kind of like
and you are
scary,
no
but then she was actually like, oh, okay, actually she's kind of cool. Look at that cool pose they strike. Hey, bye, Goko. See you later.
No more holding back. It's time I unleash my full power.
I can hear Nua and Shohei talking, but the Shohei voice is much, much quieter.
The throne's end is nigh. You will not get in my way.
Also, it looks like they're trying to outdo me in the long flowing hair department, the long flowing blue hair department. Okay, let's see how much stronger I am beating them this time.
How do you like this? There's no escape.
Dang, look at the damage compared to my first time. I guess I'll just keep at it. Actually, how much damage does Wrath Tempest do? Or actually... yeah, Wrath Tempest. Actually, it's really hard to see how much damage this attack does, because it does like 8 hits. It's kind of hard to tell how much damage that did. Let's try charging up. Let's see how this does. Yeah, the animations are so good. Oh no, 19 damage. What am I gonna do? I feel like the first time I did this, that would take out like half my health or more. See, like that's the problem too. It's because I have all these skills on my Nahobino still. Ruinous Thunder, Profane Land, Thalassa's Calamity. I need to get rid of Miracle Water, but I'm only keeping these because they have cool animations. I mean, they're not even great skills anymore, but I'm keeping them because they're unique animations and I can't get them back if I get rid of them. It's such a shame. I wish you can go back and do like, you know, like in Pokemon, they have like the move deleter or like the amnesiac person that helps your Pokemon remember old moves. She summoned a Thunder Bit, right? Yeah, she did. Everyone blocked it. Oh, look! You can see her outline a bit better. It must be the lighting here. It is brighter here. That was pretty good for a critical aura. It's too bad that charge and concentrate don't do as much damage in this game compared to what they did in previous games, which is why a lot of people don't use them anymore. I still like using them because they're a bit more MP efficient. Even though you do more damage doing the same move twice, at least I save some MP. Critical Aura is really good because if I have high restore, it'll give me back MP as well. Because my biggest concern is always MP. When fighting Shiva or when I fight the Demi-Fiend, I know it's just going to be a battle of attrition, really. Like, my battle against Shiva took me almost 50 minutes. Like 5-0, not 1-5. It was quite long. So I can only imagine the Demi-Fiend's gonna give me like an hour or something like that. And that's just on casual too, that's pretty insane. Nice shot, Odin. That's pretty good. Only Artemis leveled up, didn't she? Or she's still low level.
To think you possessed such power. Well done. Do what you must.
Again, like, see, Shohei doesn't really say anything. Because they're technically one. And then they just disappear. It's a bit of an unsatisfying conclusion, I would say.
The Nahobino who will take the throne has been determined. Thus, I shall fulfill my role. For ages I have watched over this world, but at last I can administer my true duty. Goddess, it is time.
Look how veiny his muscles are. They spent a lot of time, like, detailing that body.
I am the goddess. I exist to guide the Nahobino to the throne.
Apparently Goko is like
I am grateful,
a Buddhist
Nahobino.
deity
It
thing.
is thanks to you that I will soon serve my purpose. This way, please. Take the throne and become the new ruler of this world.
Maybe not like a Buddhist deity, but like a Buddhist like word or ideal. Because I don't think Buddhism actually has deities. Or not in the same way that other religions do. From what I remember about it. I wonder how much harder the final boss is going to be for me, of course, now that I'm stronger. Like, will he still give me a little bit of a challenge? I don't know. Man, this camera pan is so long and slow. Hey, come on, get on with it already. Send me to fight him.
Yes. This marks the birth of a new creator, A new world in his image. My true name is Amitabha. I exist to serve as the light of creation.
Like Amitabha is some kind of Buddhist thing.
Now let your will be done. By the power of the throne, may your ideal world be revealed.
The first time you saw this, he thought this is where the game's gonna end.
He has chosen. The order of God shall be preserved.
You see, like I kind of had that idea too, but then I was like, I know you know who is going to appear after this. I just know it because he's a character, and based on how past Shin Megami Tensei games go, I was like, you know who's gonna show up at the end. You know exactly who's going to appear.
Now, so this is our fated ruler. Listen well.
Hi, Lucifer. Man, you're big.
You must know, this newfound world of yours is fleeting. Just as the last world came to an end, so too shall yours. It is inevitable, a product of nature. Do you wish to know why that is? You will find me in the realm beyond the earth and heavens. Best come prepared.
It'd be kind of cool if you did your like a different ending. You fought a different form of Lucifer. Like maybe you fought his like angelic Hillel form instead. Would be kind of cool. Like at least change it up a little bit. Okay, bye Tao, I guess. Okay, let's go back and heal. Wait, which way am I facing? Let's just go back and heal our MP. Thankfully, they gave us a save point in this area, so we wanted to change zones. Get that loading screen. Can I change up my party? I think I'm pretty good. Actually, you know what? Maybe we'll switch things up just for the sake of it. I've been using Odin and Finn for so much. Let's what should I use? Let's use Kansu. And kind of want to use Eden, but I know she's not really that good right now. I could use Shiva actually. Let's try Ball. I actually haven't really used Ball. Actually, let's try Eden. Let's see how, like, okay, when I was fighting Shiva, like, Eden is only, like, just over 10 levels lower than everyone else, and she gets, like, one shot by everything so much, just because of that small difference in vitality points. Like, not, like, her HP is 449, which is, like, much lower than ours, but yet, my vitality stat is 85, and her vitality stat is 83. So her base stat is probably quite low because she's like she's like a level 40 demon originally or something like that. But I want to use her because her golden apples are actually really useful. Hey, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. We are just about to finish the order ending, or the law ending. And we just beat Nua. So now it's on to our favorite. Oh, I forgot to save, but that's fine. I have an extra slot anyways. I'm still kind of bummed out they didn't get, like, special battle music for this fight. It's just, like, ambient sounds. And it's so disquieting, and maybe that's what they were going for, but I would have liked actual music. It's like NASCAR from Pokemon Coliseum all over again, where there's no battle music, you just hear the crowd cheering in the background. I think I talked about that during my original playthrough.
To possess such incredible power, no doubt means you are able to see my true form. Look upon me.
How are you talking without your lips moving? That's pretty impressive, Lucifer. Are you like a ventriloquist or something? I do appreciate that we didn't fight the Lucifer that we just saw on the screen, because that's how he looks like in all the games. At least they gave him a new appearance here.
Shall we begin?
Like, this fight was decently tough for me the first time I went through.
As the Lord of Chaos, I defeated the Creator, consumed his knowledge, and became more than he could possibly imagine. It was then I came to understand this world. Following the world's recreation, a new dot will eventually appear. And soon after, the gods will rise up to claim the throne. At which time, the Nahobino of that world will destroy you. And the throne will once again receive a new ruler.
See, again, I think this would have been a cool, like, lore aspect. If, like, what he's saying would be, like, when he says the Nahobino of the next world, he's actually talking about the protagonist of the next game. Like, maybe every Shin Megami Tensei game, you fight, as the final boss, the protagonist of the previous game, because they took over the world. But, like, again, the continuity between these games, like, is there a continuity between these games? They share the same ideas, but, like, the world is constantly being destroyed and recreated, and, like, it'd be cool if they actually linked everything together a little bit more. I know Shin Megami Tensei 3, they allude to, like, Hijiri being a reincarnation of a previous character, but, like, still, the connections would have been kind of nice.
This endless cycle is the result of a spatial governing phenomenon known as the Mandala system. Do you not wish to be free of such restrictions? Do you not wish to be free from Mandala's eternal machinations?
Also, I was thinking, Khonsu Ra, who's in my party right now, when you fight him as a boss, he actually has like 2 or 3 unique skills that are really powerful that he only uses as a boss, and you can't use them as a playable character. Why don't you learn these as a playable character, Khonsu? Come on. Okay, let's see how much damage I do to him now. Respectable, respectable. Okay, so the way I built my Eden is because her signature skill, Golden Apple, heals everyone and raises all your stats. So it's basically like a Luster Candy plus Media Rama. Unfortunately, it's not Luster Candy plus Media Ra Han, it's Media Rama. So I taught her Heal Pleroma to increase the heal, and Bowl of Hygeia, which is basically, it's like Concentrate, but for a healing spell. Now, this doesn't do anything for... well, look at her cute idle animation. Bowl of Hygeia doesn't... it charges up like Concentrate, but for healing spells, but of course, Media Rahan heals you to full, so there's no way it boosts it, but for Golden Apple, it actually has a benefit. Plus, it lets you overheal and give you 130% HP, which is basically like a shield. So she's really useful for really tough boss fights. I also heard that when they designed her after, obviously, Little Red Riding Hood, but also after like a pop star idol, which is why her animation has her walking around like that.
When you see her.
And the nice thing about Bowl of Hygeia is that when you use it, you can hang on to it, because it stays on her until she consumes it. So I don't even need to heal next turn, I could just hold it until I need to use Golden Apple, which is really nice.
I shall pass judgment!
Unfortunately, I was going to teach Baal Narukami, which is the piercing lightning move, but the thing is, I didn't want to use up my essences yet, because this is... I want to use the essence once I was really sure about it. That was the Raphael, Uriel, and Gabriel essences. I didn't want to use them until I was absolutely certain. But you know Trisagion too, I forgot I inherited it. I still can't get over how Ball has such a baby face, but he has like a deep voice.
Long have I searched for a way to truly be free. At last, I have found but one possibility. End me. Consume my knowledge, and with it, wrest this world from the Mandala's endless eons.
Fine, then make it easier for me to kill you, come on.
This is the reason for my transcendence. To ice.
83 damage. You know, I should just...
Watch this.
Just crit the heck out of him. Can't remember if he blocks light. I think it's darkness. It's only darkness that he doesn't block. I can't remember if he resists this or if he blocks it though. I don't want to waste my turn. Let's do Golden Apple. I just like the animation for it.
This one's for you. Here.
Take this.
Nice crit. He's already at half health. Can I finish him in one turn? Like, dang, look at that. You can pass. I mean, I've seen people do some ridiculous things. I've seen people beat Shiva in one turn, or Demi-Fiend in 1 or 2 turns, by abusing, like, certain very, very, very specific builds. Also, I can't unsee the back of Ball's head, or helmet, like a giant fish. Oh, you did a little heal on yourself. What will I ever do? Piercing skills are really useful.
One must consider.
Oh, come on, you have to confuse Nahobino. Wait, why are you weak to ice? I thought I gave you null ice. Wait, no, I forgot. I need to give him an essence to give him null ice because I wasn't able to inherit it. I am confused. Oh, but I'm still gonna kill you anyways. Hey, let's see how the law ending differs.
Magnificent, my children.
I'm pretty sure the differences are very minimal, except for the secret ending.
With this, the world will surely be freed.
Bye, Lucifer. Well, are you happy now, Abdiel? I heard that they actually had a hard time designing Abdiel. There's a lot of symbolism in her design. Oh, you're like the original Ichiro. That's weird. And there isn't much source material in Abdiel. I think she's only mentioned in Paradise Lost like a couple times as a he as well. So they didn't really have much to go off of when they designed her. Again, I wish they put more effort into actually making the endings look a little bit different. It's just the same.
And so, the new ruler has taken up the order of the old.
Like it's just narration.
Established by the one true God, this order has long governed both angels and humans alike. Seeking to prevent further chaos, the new ruler has bestowed a new Tokyo and restored those that were lost.
Wait, so he still restores Tokyo in this one?
Though it is but an echo of a past miracle, the people shall remain blissfully unaware as they go about their lives.
I mean, the whole reason why I picked the Chaos one was because I thought that was the only one that saved Tokyo.
See how the new ruler watches from his throne, how greatly pleased he is with his work. One justice, only one right answer. It is a world that wholly rejects infinite possibility. But for the humans who so easily lose their way, may this be their guiding light, their path to unwavering faith. With a prosperous future ahead, mankind need not think for themselves. They need only exhibit their devotion.
Yay, that was so satisfying. And I can't believe Aogami doesn't even say anything during the ending. He doesn't even say like, "Young man, good job." Okay, let's skip this. Yeah, so you get Nua and Fallen Abdiel regardless. Technically, that would be this one. We're gonna overwrite it anyways. Okay, so that was the law ending. Now we have to do the neutral ending, which should be significantly different, I think. And then we have to do the secret ending, which branches off that ending as well. Wait a second, was the law ending was the first of the 4 markers. The law ending is the blue first marker. This was chaos ending, which is the 3rd one. Does that mean neutral ending is the 2nd one? I guess it makes sense because neutral is between law and chaos, but I feel like it should be law and then chaos and then neutral because that's the order they are presented to you. And plus the fact that everyone in the game kind of ignores Shohei. We'll skip the first cutscenes because they're the same. So much to skip.
Young man. Young...
Here at the end of all things, where do your loyalties lie? What path does your heart long for?
Okay, so we'll do the neutral ending now, which is Shohei's ending, and partway through we'll save on a separate file because the secret ending actually branches off of this ending. So these ones should be, hopefully, significantly different than the other two, or at least different enough that makes them interesting.
Your will has been made known to me. Thus will I await you beyond heaven and earth.
So this is... It has been a long journey. You have done well in coming this far. We stand before the Pillar Imperial, a path of light that leads Nahobino to the highest heaven. And yet, it appears your heart does not seek creation. But that very creation is the will of the universe itself. And I cannot aid one who denies that vision.
Okay, bye.
You carry an entire world's potential, yet you do not use it. You must not proceed.
Why don't you come down here and make me not
If
proceed?
you refuse to heed these words, know that you stand against the will of the universe itself.
That's it? Okay. Bye, Tao. Okay, so unlike the Chaos and the Law endings, there also is no quest that involves Michael or Belial. You don't get Michael or Belial in this one. You also don't get any new miracles from doing this one. So out of all the endings, this one's the one that gives you the least amount of stuff for New Game Plus. So people don't recommend you do this if you're gonna do New Game Plus, at least the first time. But I mean, I think this ending's kind of the more interesting ones, at least from what I think. Wait. Usually there's a cutscene right here where you talk to Ichiro or Yuzuru. Does that mean I don't get a cutscene where I talk to Shohei? They've already kind of gone ahead, even though they arrived last. Like, I don't even get a hello, good job, thanks for choosing our side cutscene with them? Come on, guys, come on, come on. Obviously Shohei doesn't want to be my friend. See, there's no NPC over here. No Melchizedek or Nebulos. Oh, what did I miss? That one dude dodged my attack? How dare you? I don't know if this will be able to finish him off then. He's gonna summon his friends again. Oh, there we go. No, we're good. We're good. All's good in the neighborhood. So let's go this way. Now Maria does give us a summon. It's a different summon. But that's the only thing you really get from this ending, so... We just all blocked it, and then Cleopatra absorbed it. We're all strong against light. Okay, let's go visit Maria and see what she has for us. Wait, where is she? Oh no, wait, she's still up ahead. Oh, this way, yeah, okay. I couldn't see that there was a step there for a second. Okay, so Maria, you're gonna give us a different summon for this ending. I am the goddess Maria. The end of this age draws near, thus the world shall be born anew. Likewise, my role as the Holy Mother is over. All that remains is for me to disappear. Seed of life suddenly gleamed with light. Ah, that is the seed of life. I see, so you've been acknowledged. So be it, only those of true power can bear that seed. Show me you are worthy of it. Prevail against me and you will gain the might of a mother goddess. Are you prepared to prove your strength? So this one's called the Noble Queen. That is your will, then. You would have humanity live for themselves. Then I shall face you as the goddess of nature, Danu, she who once walked at humanity's side. Oh, she has like a clover, or like a shamrock for her staff. Call allies? Oh, cute! She has mandragoras. Oh gosh, you guys are gathering Magatsui. You don't pose a threat to me. Jeez, that scream. Ooh, that did a lot of damage. Danu's gaze softened, then she disappeared. You obtained 150,000 Maka. Alright. I keep thinking I can jump that chasm. It's not that big of a gap, but the game won't let me. You know, the first sound that Alilat said when she came out just there, Almost sounded like the sound that the ancients make in Final Fantasy XIV. Like the
How I long for true love.
There's no escape.
Oh, come on, you're still here. Just whack him. There we go. All good.
There's no escape.
Okay. So we're gonna save here. And I think after the next boss is where it branches. For the secret ending. You can hear some sort of argument at the top of the stairs.
What was that about humans not needing gods or demons? All that talk, and look where it got you!
This is almost exactly the same as Yuzuru's cutscene against Ichiro, where they're already defeated
Right, Yakumo.
when we get here.
Do you really think this will be enough to stop me?
The very reason you can put up resistance at all is by the grace of our Lord.
Get rid of those halves of your head sitting there. Come on, Abdiel.
This is but a trial he has laid before me. And you are but a pawn in his grand design.
Pull down your pant leg, Ichiro. Come on.
In that case, I will see that your trial concludes at the end of my blade.
Humanity's future is in our hands.
At least you go out fighting, I guess, Shohei. So you can look kind of cool.
He doesn't know when to quit.
It's time we end this. Dazai, lend me your power!
See, that's kind of cool. They like dash in for one final attack. It's a small difference, but I mean, it's Shohei. Not that it did them any good. I really do like Nua's design, though. Like her,
So this is the power of the Nahobina.
like her dress is very like
Yakumo.
ornate but kind of sexy.
Yakumo, get up!
She's like a Chinese deity.
I'm sorry, Nua. You should never have been dragged into this.
But their death cutscene has so much more to it.
From now on, you're free to act of your own accord.
Right, because she survives, I think.
So you've come.
Look, there's so much more involved. This death scene is so much more involved.
I fought for the future of mankind, but it seems this is as far as I go.
Much more than Ichiro's death or Yuzuru's death.
Tell me, boy, have you any consideration for humanity? If so, might you bear this burden? Succeed where we failed?
Cease your begging. It's pitiful. It's clear I've lost And I was always meant to. I may not have created my ideal world, but I'll die as I lived, true to myself.
See, why didn't they have this death cutscene too when I defeated Nua and they split and they just kind of fade away without like having this kind of moment? Because that's so much more to it. Okay, bye, Nua. See ya. Do I get to pick up his sword? That'd be kind of cool. I think Abdiel has some of the best battle music, though, of the three. Nua actually has pretty good battle music, too. Tsukiyomi's was okay, but I think it needs to be a bit more rockin'. See, look at this monstrous Nahobino form.
The proto-fiend who shattered God's natural order. Your presence in the Empyrean can mean only one thing. You too seek to recreate the world.
The voice is a bit higher pitched than I remember. It's kind of weird sounding.
Your ambition ends here. God's order must be preserved. The throne will be mine, and the Nahobino will perish.
Like, listen to that intro, man. Listen to that, it's so rockin'.
I applaud you.
I see, I can certainly understand how you were able to defeat me once before.
Taste the awesome might of a Nahobino!
But now, I too am a Nahobino. Now you will know my power. I just noticed the way her arms are kind of crossed, and they're kind of long. Kind of reminds me of, like, Devimon from Digimon. Yeah, I'm much better equipped to handle you this time. Oh, not the magic reflecting barrier. That's fine. I think Almighty pierces that, doesn't it? Yeah, I think Almighty bypasses this. But that wasn't enough to kill the wings. I was expecting those to go down really fast. Well, it's a good thing I saved Frolic until now.
You want to watch and gaze upon my beauty.
Wait. That used up one of my press turns. I thought if your ailment misses, usually ailments don't count towards using up your press turns. But I mean, I still inflicted the debuff, right? You know, they're not even debuffed. I mean, I knew the charm would miss, but they didn't even get debuffed. What the heck?
There's no escape.
Well, that did a ton of damage. Yeah, you're putting up a little bit more of a fight than the others. Marginally. You'll just pass since you can't really do anything. Save your MP.
There's no escape.
That missed? Oh, dang. She still has evasion up. Now can I frolic? What? Still no? Fine. She can't be debuffed? Is that a thing? Lame.
To ashes with you.
I should have put at least one offensive spell on Cleopatra, but she has too many good skills on her and I can't... Wait, I forgot. I think she has Dekaja on her. Oh no, I put Dekunda on her. Oh no, I'm so dumb. I should have used Luster Candy because it wore off. It would seem I cannot afford to hold anything back.
It's time to end this.
No more games then. If it takes all my might, then so be it. It's a little late for that, Abdiel. She critted me too. She is a bit of a notch above Tsukuyomi and Nua. Not enough. You're confused. I hope this works. There we go. Perish. They put quite a bit of detail into Ichiro's freckles. I keep noticing it every time they zoom in on his face. Like, they're not just dots on his face, they're like... they're raised and they have like texture to them. I think it's after this fight that you get the choice of which ending you want to do again.
Just what kind of world would you come so far to create?
His wish is the same as Yakumo's. He seeks to destroy the throne.
Is that so? You'll be the one to carry on Yakumo's will? In that case, allow me to disclose another possibility. You know all too well that Yakumo and I sought to destroy the throne. However, that was far from our ultimate plan. Our true cause for fighting was to claim the throne and use it to create a world void of both gods and demons. A clean slate, so to speak. Do keep that in mind.
You don't really seem to care strongly either way, Nua. Okay, bye. Again. Wait, do I get to make my choice here? Oh. Okay, good. If I get to make my choice after, that means that I can save and not have to fight Abdiel again. Yeah, froggy emotes. Just use froggy emotes. I love them. So cute. Okay, I'm gonna save on an extra file just in case. But there should be a choice when I get to just choose whether to destroy the throne or create a world just for humans. And you know, I think create a world just for humans would actually have been my real choice if I had known that was available, if that was on the table from the beginning. Oh yeah, I should heal. Just because I feel like that's closer to the freedom ending of the previous games, which is what I usually do. It's like, you recreate the world and you set it back to what it was before the game started. So maybe we'll see if she gives me the choice of a head. Yeah, I love those frog emotes. Thank you for using them. They're so cute. I love them. How does this cutscene differ? Also, the fact that my character is kind of just like a pawn or a follower. I only do what other people tell me to or suggest to me. I never really make decisions of my own. Like I sort of do, but not exactly. Hey, Goko, again. I feel like you're not going to be very happy with my choice either.
So, you've come. This is the Hall of Creation, resting place of the throne. Now, as to who will claim it, frankly, it matters not to me.
Oh hey, you two. About time you arrived.
I thought I might find you here.
I expected as much from the one who wields my brother's power. But if our goals do not align, there can be no reconciliation, not even with you.
They do the cool battle pose too. Bring it on, mustache man. You're not as large as Nua, so you don't look as imposing in this cutscene. I do like Tsukiyomi's design, though.
Now is the time to settle this.
Other than the pseudo mustache. See, this feels more fitting. This stage, a battle between brothers. Oh, you get a cutscene too. Look, he actually attacked.
Clash between two true gods.
This ending already has so much more to it. Like the death scene for Shohei had so much more.
Let us determine who is more worthy of the throne. Come.
This fight cutscene was so much more involved. I want to see what Tsukuyomi looks like doing a physical attack, because he's only ever used spells, and his casting animation's a little boring. He just puts his feet together and then does like a Kamehameha. I want to see his physical attack. Let's see Frolic again using the better lighting.
You want to watch? Then gaze upon my beauty.
Okay, so like I didn't lose a press turn even though the charm missed, so it has to be if the entire debuff misses, then you lose the press turn. Like with Abdiel. She must be immune to it. Finn's attack is so cool. I like seeing the animation for it. I heard that Yabusame shot attack he just did is actually really good. It does weak physical damage to all enemies, however, it always pierces and crits. So it's kind of like Hasotobi from Yoshitsune. Unfortunately, it's a weak level attack, so it doesn't do as much damage as Odin's Gungnir, which actually has innate pierce. But like for someone like Finn, who his Magdaluian does not pierce, it's really useful to have a piercing attack. But the nice thing about Yabusame shot is you can actually inherit it. Gungnir is unique, so you can't. So I think I might try to get Yabusame shot on my Finn in the future, because it's going to be useful for Demi-Fiend, because he resists everything. So you need to pierce, otherwise you're going to do like no damage. That's another conversation for another time. Magdaluian does not have innate pierce. That's why I gave Finn Impaler's Animus. While Odin, I gave him Critical Aura because he does pierce. I didn't think I'd kill you that soon. You also don't summon any ads. You don't summon Thunder Bits or Wings like Abdiel and Nua do. So I think Tsukuyomi is definitely like the easiest one to fight.
Well done.
This mustache is keeping him up. So is now when I get to make my choice between the neutral and the secret ending? Is Nua gonna appear out of nowhere again?
The Nahobino who will take the throne has been determined. Thus, I shall fulfill my role. For ages I have watched over this world, but at last I can administer my true duty. Now, take the throne. Become its new ruler.
Wait, I didn't get to make my choice.
Nahobino, you have the potential to rule this world. You truly wish the throne destroyed?
Was now my choice?
With such great power at your disposal, there's surely another way to achieve your goal. I ask that you carefully consider your decision.
Okay, here we go. Destroy the throne, that's neutral ending. Create a world for humanity alone, that's secret ending. So this option does not appear unless you've done like all the other side quests in the game. Otherwise, it just goes straight to destroy the throne. See, I think personally, if I were to be given the choice of the 4 endings, I think this one would be Create a World for Humanity Alone is the one I would pick. But we're gonna do neutral first. But okay, here's the other thing I don't understand. Nua said, you know, destroying the throne was what we said our plan was, but actually all along we were going to do this. So why go around telling everyone you're going to destroy the throne? Just to sound more edgy? Or like, did you change your mind partway through? Like, it doesn't really make sense because these are kind of mutually exclusive. So she said that this was what they said their goal was, but then this is what their goal actually was. It's just kind of weird way of phrasing it. Okay, let's do neutral first. Destroy the throne.
So, you will not reconsider. Then, it seems I must wait for the next opportunity.
I'm surprised you don't fight me to dissuade me from my goal. It's even Goku. Goku doesn't really seem to care. He's just like, whatever, I'm just here. I still get the long cutscene of me floating up into the air, don't I? Except now without Tao. At least this means I don't have to fight Abdiel again. Just to save time. Okay, so there's me destroying it.
The throne!
Oh, I guess you didn't like what I was doing, Coco. You just didn't know that I was doing it.
What foolishness. Chaos will no doubt continue to grip this world.
See, this is why I thought destroying the throne was considered the chaos ending, and that's why I was surprised to hear it was neutral. Oh, I look evil. Wait, does it just end there? Does Lucifer not even appear in this ending? Oh no. Oh no, yes. No Lucifer. Well, that's weird. Do I get to walk past Shohei's ghost? Oh, and Nua. But Nua's not dead. Why is she here? Maybe this isn't the afterlife. I'm so confused. There's so many things that don't add up. But you guys still seem happy, even though, according to Nua, this was not actually your goal. Maybe I didn't need to save on an extra save file either. Like, this ending seems pretty empty, like nothing... There's really nothing there. I thought it'd be a bit more exciting.
And so, the battle of the gods came to an end, yet the victor had forsaken his claim to sovereignty. The world was not created anew. Rather, the agents of chaos continued to run rampant.
Well, there's Sayori. I didn't expect to see her.
Even in this absence of order, humanity found a way to combat the demons.
Oh, Abdiel, too.
Many will inevitably perish in the fight against the overwhelming forces of demonkind.
This ending is so cryptic. Like, what does this all mean?
With the power of both knowledge and creation on their side, humanity will surely see victory.
Like, I'm so confused.
His throne gone, the new ruler observed the disarray below, pleased by the thoughts of things yet to come.
I just look down on humanity and watch them struggle for the rest of eternity? That's what I do? Really? Really? I mean, I'm kind of glad I don't have to fight Lucifer again, just because for time, but this ending felt like it really had nothing to it. And they said the Agents of Chaos are running amok, so why is this not considered the Chaos ending? I don't get that. Okay, we'll skip the credits again. So you still get both versions of Abdiel. But I only got Lady Nua. I didn't get... Because Nua has two demon forms that you can summon. There's her lady form, which is her human-looking form. And then she has her like transformed version with the snake. But I didn't unlock that, even though I just did the neutral ending. So how do you get that one? Or when it says Lady Nua available for fusion, does it just mean you get both of them? And they didn't separate them like they did with Abdiel and Fallen Abdiel? I don't know. Okay, so I guess I'll save here. Wait. Yeah. Right? Yes. Actually, no. I think I need to save here because this one is the one. I'm looking at the time and I'm like, no, this one's the one after I fought Abdiel. Okay. If I overwrote the wrong one, I'd be kind of mad. Okay, so this one's the second dot of the 4. So now we go back and we do the secret ending. We have to fight Tsukiyomi again, but that's fine. He wasn't hard. I hope the secret ending, because you have to do more work to get to it, I hope that you actually, like, get a bit more of a different cutscene. I don't know if you fight Lucifer in this one either. Can I change my party members? Not really. I mean, I think I'm pretty good. Actually, maybe I'll put Shiva in the party. I kind of want to see how he fares, because I haven't used him yet. I basically just fused him. Actually, here, let's make things different. Let's put Metatron. We don't need a healer. Who needs a healer? I haven't actually used Sandalphon at all, actually. Here, let's do, like, Angel Party. So the first part of the cutscene should be the same. So we'll skip it.
Let us determine who is more worthy of the throne. Come!
This Shiva is not as large as the one I fought as a boss, because he was taller, like bigger. He has Yabusame's shot as well. He also has Tandava, that skill he kept using against me. Severe almighty attack to all foes, lowers target's defense to the minimum for 3 turns. Defense hit rock bottom. That didn't do too much damage. So Fire of Sinai is Metatron's unique skill. Kugel I actually inherited from Sandalphon to make Metatron. Ooh, that did like... Was that 3 hits of like 1,100 damage? Or was that only 2 hits? Yeah. Everyone's just gonna use almighty attacks. There's nothing you can do about it. Tsukiyomi. Who needs resistances and strengths when you can just use almighty damage? Let's try Yabusame shot. Well, that did not do very much damage. I mean, it critted and it pierced, so it gave me a press turn, so that's good. But it didn't really do much damage. Well, you know Narukami. That's like the piercing version of the electric attack. Like it's like Trisagion, but it's lightning. Your gigantic wing blocks your own character model, Sandalphon.
Pointless.
I like how Fire of Sinai is like an eye laser. Yeah, that does 3 hits. That's actually really strong. But if there's more than one enemy, it will hit random enemies, so it will spread the damage.
Suffer.
Well, there, you did a physical attack. That looks pretty cool, except for the fact that I dodged it, but that looks pretty cool, Tsukiyomi.
My powers fading.
Well, thanks for the chakra drop, Ball.
Well done, brother.
So this part up until the choice should still be the same cutscene. I won't skip it though, just so that we have some continuity.
The Nahobino who will take the throne has been determined. Thus, I shall fulfill my role. For ages I have watched over this world, but at last I can administer my true duty.
You don't really have a role, you just stand there and I do all the work.
Take the throne. Become its new ruler.
Goku doesn't do anything, he doesn't even try to stop me when I do something he doesn't like.
Nahobino, you have the potential to rule this world. You truly wish the throne destroyed? With such great power at your disposal, there's surely another way to achieve your goal.
I wonder if Goku and the goddess approve of secret ending.
Ask that you carefully consider your decision.
Surely it's not the decision they're probably wanting. The last time destroy the throne is neutral, and this is the secret ending. Let's give this a go.
So, you wish for a world rid of both gods and demons. Your heart is set?
Like, in almost every way, this seems superior to the neutral ending. Like, the outcome... Like, both of them are trying to free humanity, but the other one, we just throw humanity...
Is the right of the one who rules the world. Come, take the throne. Make your vision a reality.
Like, in neutral ending, destroying the throne, it's like you're trying to free humanity, but then you throw humanity into, like, eternal disarray fighting the demons. But in this one, you just get rid of the demons for humanity, so... It really feels like it's superior in every single way, compared to the neutral one. Which is why, I guess, it's the secret ending, you gotta do a lot of extra work. Like, especially beating Shiva to get access to it, but... I don't know. Oh, thank you for redeeming your channel points. You redeemed points to summon Kirby. Yeah, I could do that. Oops, there you are, Kirby. Oops. Kirby, come on.
Yes. This marks the birth of a new creator, a new world in his image. My true name is Amitabha. I exist to serve as the light of creation. Now let your will be done. By the power of the throne, may your ideal world be revealed.
Yeah, you summon Kirby. So like the idea is when I get a full like VTuber model, I can have a toggleable thing where I can have Kirby like be on my shoulder or something like that. But in the meantime, we'll just settle for this. He's a little PNG. Oh, this is new.
Young man, this is farewell.
Oh, an ending where you finally say something, Aogami.
Artificial though I may be, I am still a demon. As such, I shall disappear with the rest.
No, I want to keep you, Aogami! Can't I do the Peter Parker thing where I say like, wait, Doctor Strange,
to have made this
can you make an exception?
Truly I am.
Hold there.
Oh. Hi,
To listen to
Lucifer.
what I have to say.
I was wondering when you'd show up. Aogami, please stay. I need you to fight Lucifer first.
As new ruler, you have chosen to eradicate all traces of gods and demons from the very fabric of existence. However, humankind is fated to give rise to demons. Your vision cannot hope to last, no matter what you do.
Humans create demons?
And yet, there is a way to accomplish this. Do you wish to know what that is?
To defeat you.
You will find me in the realm beyond the earth and heavens. Best come prepared.
Yeah, so I want to add more point redeems. I was trying to think of things I want to add, because I don't want to add things that interfere too much with the streams. Like, I was thinking, here's my ideas. I was going to do, one of them was going to be Frog Fact of the Day, where you can redeem your points and I'll give you a random frog fact. But first I have to go find a list of frog facts, so that's why I haven't done that one yet. And then my other one that I was thinking of doing like sound redeem points. I don't want to have too many sounds available, so I'll make it like a high point redeem where it's a little bit expensive, but maybe what I'll do is if you redeem a ton of points, you can make like a frog sound on the stream will play. Even better was I was thinking of doing like, if you do, there'll be, the sound redeem will still be a high number of points, but you can choose which type of frog. And so I'll have like a few different frog sound effects, like different species. And I actually found a bunch of clips of frog ribbits from different species built into certain sound systems, but the problem is some of them are either like, they go on for way too long, like they're like 10-second calls, or some of them have a lot of background sound to them, like you can hear like the forest in the background. So I think I'll have to take some of those clips and edit them, like I'll like trim them down and clean them up, and maybe only pick the ones that sound good. So I'll have like frog fact of the day, and then I'll have frog sound effects of your choice of species as point redeems. Those were a couple of my ideas, at least. Am I ready to fight Lucifer? Yeah, sure. I don't know, I'm still taking suggestions if people have ideas, but I don't want to do a lot of the same redeems that normal streamers do, because a lot of them, I want to keep the stream itself like pretty clean looking, because it's meant for YouTube. I don't want to clog up the screen with too many things. That's why I don't have a chat overlay or like a game or like a stream overlay, because I want to have the game take up most of the screen. That's just my style, but I'll probably add alerts later though. I kind of like alerts. Yeah, I think that's like my first point redeem, so thank you.
To possess such incredible power, no doubt means you are able to see my true form. Look upon me.
Hey, welcome to the stream. We're doing the secret ending now. I wish the secret ending actually had a secret boss though, instead of just Lucifer. Or at least give him some actual battle music, come on.
As the Lord of Chaos, I defeated the Creator, consumed his knowledge, and became more than he could possibly imagine. It was then I came to understand this world. Allow me to share what I'd learned.
Okay, let's... Actually, you know what, let's... Actually, no, I was gonna say let's use a Magatoki critical, but I think I want Cleopatra to debuff first. Just to really show off my power.
How do you like this? There's no escape.
You guys are doing even more damage than... Because I mean, last time I brought Baal and... Amon... Oh no, not Amon, Kansu, so... Right, you resist physical. I need to use Impaler's Animus. At this rate, I might not even get the chance to use my Magatsui skill, because he's gonna die, like, next turn.
You want to watch? Then gaze upon my beauty.
Oh. That used up a press turn. His defense got debuffed. Wait, no, I think that's just the defense down from my Miracle entering the battle. Is he immune to debuffs? That kind of sucks.
There's no escape.
Is that all?
Fine, have it your way.
It's time!
Oh, Odin's spear glitched out again, so he has no spear. It's fine. Cleopatra, you can't actually attack, so we'll just skip you for now.
There's no escape.
Yes, let's finish him off with Finn's attack. Makan Luin. I love this attack. What a fitting conclusion. Oh!
Following the world's recreation, a new dot will eventually appear. And soon after, the gods will rise up to claim the throne.
Oh, so is there a secret, like, extra boss on this ending? I hope so.
Battle after battle, you sought to purge demons from this world. But they will come slithering back, as they always do.
Don't tell me the Phase 2 is just him with this color palette. Like, give me an actual different enemy.
This endless cycle is the result of a spatial governing phenomenon known as the Mandala system.
Usually, doesn't he say this dialogue when he gets to 50% health?
Do you not wish to be free of such restrictions? Do you not wish to be free from Mandala's eternal machinations?
Oh, so Phase 2 is literally just you in a different color palette. Okay, well I still have my Magatsui skill up, so... Okay, he still has pretty low health. Like, I was expecting him to, like, be significantly stronger. I mean, maybe he is if you're, like, doing this on level. Should I change Cleopatra out? She's kind of done her buffing. Oh, the music's actually coming in. Maybe I should keep her out anyways, though, just so she can heal in case I need it. Jeez, look at Shiva's stats. They're so big and beefy. Okay, let's keep her out anyways. I just want to be careful.
There's no escape.
You might not even see many of his mechanics, because I'm killing him so fast. Okay, at least you have music.
From God's defeat, truth.
Aha.
It's your turn.
Oh, what? All stats hit rock bottom? I like how that first skill missed. I tried my best to make sure as many demons as possible have the high endure in case they die, but also the abyssal mask, which blocks a lot of status ailments, or at least decreases their chance of hitting. Both of those skills are really useful against the Demi-Fiend, which is why, even before I knew that, though, I was already building everyone with them. Because I hate status effects. Luckily, see, Cleopatra's my ultimate support unit. That's why she doesn't have any attacking skills, because she can debuff with Frolic. Luster Candy buffs everyone, and then she can heal us with Meteor Rahan. She can get rid of status effects with Mipatra, and she has Dakuna to get rid of negative stat buffs. She's the ultimate support character. But I think she doesn't have Abyssal Mask on, so I need to replace something.
There's no escape.
The time has come.
Hot dark matter. Okay, I mean, that probably would have been nasty if I was doing this at the same level as the first time I challenged him, but even if his attack is buffed, he probably doesn't hit that much. My luster candy wore off.
There's no escape.
Farewell, Lucifer. Unless you have another phase, which I doubt. Oh!
Long have I searched for a way to truly be free. At last, I have found but one possibility.
Because that's the thing, all the dialogue he's saying is the same dialogue as his normal fight, except they just spread it out so he says it between phases, instead of doing them at HP thresholds. How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
End me. Consume my knowledge, and with it, wrest this world from the Mandala's endless eon.
But again, if you want me to end you, why do you keep resisting me?
This is the reason for my transcendence.
At least change your appearance or something. Come on. Make this worth it. I reflected that back on him and it did 800 damage. I already have another Magatsui skill up.
You ready?
Yeah, let's see if we can kill him in like one turn. I think Cleopatra will actually have to heal. Or no, actually maybe we'll swap her out, we'll see. He's already like dead. Okay. Swap you out for someone else.
Your turn. Go!
Wait, I forgot Ball has a weakness, because he doesn't have resist ice. I hope Lucifer doesn't take advantage of that. I'm probably gonna kill him first, though.
There's no escape.
This music is... I mean, at least he has music now, but it's a little too chill. It needs to be something more intense if this is the final fight. I mean, don't get me wrong, the music in this game is fantastic. I love the battle tracks. I've been listening to them non-stop in my spare time. But for a final boss, I mean, come on, guys. I hear traces of the regular battle theme here, except it's like muted out, and traces of the music from the Dot Taito area, the 4th area.
There's no escape.
So that's nice. It's always nice when they add other musical themes from the game and remix it or rearrange it into like the final fight themes, because it makes it sound like it's like you're hearing music for the first time and it's new, but at the same time part of your brain's like, wait, some of this is kind of familiar. Final Fantasy XIV does that amazingly. Like all the new dungeons have their themes are kind of similar to the map areas that they originate from. The boss themes and a lot of the trial boss themes, or like the dungeon boss themes and the trial boss themes, reuse a lot of the music from like the main theme of the expansion, and I really love that. Just a little bit of a game talk, I guess. Oh, come on, you're still alive. Well, please don't kill Finn. I can survive without him, but I just don't want us to... Wait, Ball is huge! Do you see that? I thought Ball was like just a little bit taller than me, about the same size as Odin, but from that camera angle, Ball looked like he was significantly taller than Fionn, or Finn. Goodbye. Don't you fake the death battle animation end thing and then give me a 4th phase. That was a little disappointing though. I mean, his first phase is the one where he summons the stars and the sun and the like whatever, they had to destroy the ads. But he only did that during first phase. I feel like that should be something he should do in the 3rd phase, because that's supposed to be the hardest one, right?
magnificent, my children.
So we'll see how this ending actually differs.
With this, the world will surely be freed.
See, like, Lucifer doesn't seem like such a bad guy if his goal was for me to destroy him so that we can break free of this cycle, right? It's kind of like that thing that, like that line that you hear kids say where it's like, well, if the devil's bad, how come he punishes the bad people in hell? And you're like, you're right. I hope the ending this time is a little bit more than just us walking through a star field and having narration, because that's kind of boring. Oh, this looks different. Back at the throne. No, Aogami, don't go!
So that's it. With what Lucifer has shared, the world you create will be everlasting. True, unrestricted freedom, born from eons of battle. All that's left is to add the final touches. Gods and demons have no place in the world, at least not in yours. It seems this is truly farewell.
No, Aogami, you can stay!
Still, our souls are one and the same, and all you do will be as I would have done.
Aw, Aogami. It would have been nice to see more scenes.
It's in your hands. Make it so.
Between these two actually interacting and talking. It would have been nicer to get that relationship developed. Especially considering Aogami doesn't appear in any of the other endings. I was thinking of using Nua as the thumbnail for this video, but maybe I should use Aogami. I used Aogami for the thumbnail of my second Shin Megami Tensei V video, but I could put Nua in that thumbnail, because that's actually the video where I fought her. I could swap them around. I do like Aogami's design. It's kind of a shame he doesn't actually appear on screen too much. Aw, he's gone. Now I'm just a weak human who can't do anything or fight at all. What about Goko too? Come on, I still wish he did more. Maybe like we should have fought Goko before fighting Lucifer or something. That would have been neat. See, technically this was Nua and Shohei's ambition, so shouldn't they appear in the ending, and I should walk past them like I did in the neutral ending? Technically. So now I get to walk through the starfield as a human, instead of Nahobino. Wait, there wasn't even narration. Is there more to this? I know there's more to it, because I read a little bit about what this ending has. Maybe it's after this, but I don't want to... If I skip the credits, I'm afraid I might miss them. Okay, maybe while the credits run, let's talk a little bit. I know I talked a little bit at the end of the original playthrough of the game, but maybe I have some more thoughts just because we've done a lot more since then. Like, I think this game is actually really fun. Like, I think it's a great introduction to the Shin Megami Tensei series without the harsh difficulty of this game. Oh, Chris Hackney and Takahiro Sakurai did Finn McCool. Okay, that's cool. Ray Chase and Greg Chin are in the game too. Okay. Anyways, so for a lot of people, like Shin Megami Tensei, people like the series because it's difficult. Like Shin Megami Tensei 3 was actually pretty hard even when you played it on like regular difficulty. You needed to like get the free DLC to get the easy difficulty to make it more manageable. Kind of like this game, there is a free DLC for the easiest difficulty. I think it's called safety difficulty. But even if you play on casual, like me, who switched from normal to casual partway through, it's still a little bit of a challenge, which is kind of nice. The game's actually really well balanced. Like, yes, you can do some really OP things, or you can do like really insane like one-turn strats on Demi-Fiend and Shiva with very, very specific builds. But I mean, the fact that the builds are very specific and non-negotiable and non-flexible and requires people to find it out and test it out and learn it, I think kind of offsets it. And it just kind of makes it fun still. How easy it is to learn skills using essences. I mean, it kind of makes it a little bit broken, but at the same time, it just saves you trouble. Because if a demon is capable of learning a skill regardless, people will find a way how to do it with fusions. It's just going to take a lot more trial and error and experimentation. The essences just kind of skips over that. Like, in the end of the day, people are still going to do it, right? So it was really fun because then you could build your party, and there's so many different ways that you can do that. There's so many different ways you could build your demons. You can like go for like elemental builds, you can go magic builds, you can go physical builds, you can rely on debuffs, you could do status ailments, you can use like concentrate and Impaler's Animus and charge, even though it's not as efficient as older games. There's a lot of different ways you can play this game your way, and I think that's really fun. It kind of gives me that Pokemon feel, but a bit better, because obviously once you get a demon, as long as you get money, or farm money, you can just resummon them. You don't have to like go catch them in the wild, worry about IVs and EVs and all that. You just make them, adjust the stats, adjust the skills, and go for it. And I think that's really appealing. So that's why I like this series a lot more than like Pokemon per se. Same with like Persona, of course, because Persona's very similar, of course, except only your main character gets to use the personas that you fuse. But like again, I think one of the weak points of this game is the story. I was expecting more. I think they kind of stuck to the same formula on purpose because that's what Shin Megami Tensei does, which is fine. It's fine to stick to a formula. I mean, Pokemon sticks to a formula and they make it work, even though I'm not a big fan of that formula because they don't change things enough. But I mean, in terms of the story though, like they could have, there were so many options or opportunities for them to add more to it, add more extra development. Like in the secret ending, or in the neutral and secret ending, Shohei's death scene had a lot more to it. Just by adding a couple extra lines of dialogue, it made it feel more real than a lot of the other death scenes where they just say like half a sentence and then fade away. So I think there was potential for that. Maybe they chose not to go in that direction, or maybe it was just a deliberate like decision or oversight or something. I still would like to see more of a story built into this game because it's got a lot of potential, right? You know, you're recreating the world. You're trying to decide whether you want to go for like more chaotic futures or like lawful futures for humanity, what's right and what's wrong, different people with conflicting ideas coming in conflict with each other. There's so much potential there for so much good drama. And I know if you want the story, the character personalities and the drama, maybe just stick to Persona then, right? Because that's basically what it is. It's Persona is Shin Megami Tensei with more story and like social links, which is what makes it fun. So maybe it's just because this isn't the audience for that or the right stage for that. I still would like to see it, but the difficulty curve in this game was actually pretty good, as long as you, well, if you did what I did, where I just like bum rushed the story. I didn't stop to do all the side quests. I didn't stop to grind, and I can really feel the difference because obviously coming back to this game and doing the other endings, I was able to beat all the bosses so easily because I just did that extra bit of grinding. It wasn't even that much grinding. It was like maybe 1 or 2 hours worth of extra grinding. So, like, not too much, but like if you did it the first time, like me, while trying to get through the story as fast as possible, it was a good level of difficulty, even on casual. And that's what made it fun. It was like puzzle solving. So I think that was one of the strong points of the game. Let's see... Oh good, there's more cutscene. So we recreated the world.
Thus ended the world of man.
Wait, ended the world of man?
With the new ruler came a new world order. It was an order akin to the world of old, and yet it was altogether different.
Ichiro's back to his old self.
Desires of a world free from demons, of a never-ending cycle of creation at last being broken, had led to this moment. But all things must eventually come to an end.
They don't know. They don't know that I am a god. Oh, what the heck?
Could the world truly exist apart from Mandala?
Oh, interesting. So I'm like a god. There's like a human version of me, and I'm just kind of observing.
Only the cosmos know what tomorrow will bring.
See, the narrator makes it sound so ominous. I mean, you could at least spin it and make it sound more cheerful. Like the freedom ending in Shin Megami Tensei 3, which is the one I went for, made it sound hopeful. It was like, we recreated the world and brought everyone back to life. Things are back to normal now. Things are good. Everyone's alive again, you know? I think this is the ending I would have chosen if I had known about all the endings ahead of time. But of course you needed to unlock this ending, so... But I think, do you remember the first time they gave me the choice to choose which ending I was? I spent a long time talking about and making that decision because I didn't know what I wanted. Because none of them seemed to fit my vision. This one fits my vision of just bringing the world back to what it was and resurrecting everyone that had died. You still get Abdiel and Nua. Apparently Abdiel and Nua are really good because they both absorb or block physical. So you really want to make them on New Game Plus so you can get their essence and put it on Nahobino so you can block or absorb physical so that the Demi-Fiend fight is a lot easier. And plus, Abdiel and Nua I don't think have any other weaknesses, I think. That's one of the reasons why people would do New Game Plus, in addition to getting those miracles that you only get on New Game Plus as well. Okay, so we'll save here. Yeah, so this one's the 4th dot, and it looks different. It's like a shining dot, too. So, I think... Look at how many save files I have. So indecisive. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I still need to beat... The last thing I need to do is defeat the Demi-Fiend, who is like the super duper duper ultimate boss from the DLC, and he's even harder than Shiva, and even on casual difficulty puts up quite the fight. So I'm gonna need to spend some time to grind and get ready for him. I'm gonna fight him from this save file. I'm gonna go back to before I chose an ending. I'm gonna need to commit to at least one ending so that I can unlock Demeter and Zeus and one of the 3 Marias and Michael or Belial. So from a strategic point of view, it has to be the Order ending or the Chaos ending, because you don't get much from doing the neutral or the secret ending, unfortunately. I'm kind of leaning towards doing Chaos again, just because that was my original choice, and because you get Hayataro, who is a good boy, even though Hayataro isn't like a fantastic demon. But I think, because Chaos ending kind of gives you the most amount of new things. But in the meantime, thank you so much for watching, guys. I really enjoyed doing this stream. It's been a while since I've streamed, so it's nice to get back into it. Really appreciate you guys joining me, using your points, using your frog emotes, chatting it up, really fun stuff. I hope you enjoyed watching this. If you wanted to see the Chaos ending or you missed my original playthrough, they're all archived on YouTube. There's a couple episodes not on YouTube where I do the side quests in the game. I didn't do those on the stream. There's still 2 more episodes that have yet to be uploaded. They're queued up for tomorrow and the day after to see my fight with Shiva and my fight with Cleopatra, Mephisto, and Artemis. I will stream my fight with the Demi-Fiend, but in the meantime, I think I'm going to need to do all that grinding off-screen just because it's going to be a little bit boring, and I'm going to be a bit indecisive. So keep your eyes out. In a couple days, I'll probably do, well, sometime this week, I'm hoping, I'll do a stream against the Demi-Fiend, and then we can finally put this game to rest and start a new game for 2022. Which reminds me again, Happy New Year for all of you again. I said that at the beginning, but there's more of you here now. Thanks so much for joining me, guys. Oh, before I stop, see, I'm such a bad streamer. I have to remind myself that I'm on Twitch, which means that I can potentially send you guys on a raid if someone is streaming at this time. And no one I know is streaming. Okay, well, there we go. So, with that, I'll leave it here. Happy New Year. Thank you so much. And I'll see you in the next stream. Bye-bye.